Hi, Jen and Beans here with Girly Do Hairstyles. Wanted to do a fishbone braid. We're just going to kind of do it on the side here. We actually shot some pictures of this last time and put it on last week and put it on our website. And some of you would like a tutorial on it, and it's probably a good thing for us to do a new video tutorial anyway on the fishbone braid. Now, before I get started, let me actually show you what I've done. We've kind of parted it out. Up here, we just did a part just off-centered, and then back here we just kind of zigzagged it, and we've got this just pulled aside so that we're just working on the one side. We've kind of got it wet, just barely, and just kind of brush through that water. Now with the fishbone braid, sorry. Sorry. We're starting it out. You split it in two. Now cross over just one side. And this just helps it so that it doesn't all sink down and end up at the very end. And you're just going to take some and add it over. Take some from the top. You're kind of smoothing, but not so much because we're going to rough it up at the end anyway. The biggest tip when you're doing a fishbone braid is don't take huge sections like this. Take smaller sections as you're working. Because everybody that does a fishbone braid always feels like it ends up down at the end and they kind of lose a lot of the braid. The trick to not doing that, of course, is using smaller sections. And it's very easy. You're taking the hair, you're adding it into this. They never cross over each other. The hair that's being added in is all that crosses over. Take the hair, add it in. The fishbone braid is easily the most simple braid, but it's also the easiest to mess up as well, because people take too big of sections. Now we're still working with very short hair here, so we're not going to be able to go back too far. Like that. Thank you. Okay, I'm almost ready to rough it up a little bit for you so that you can see how to get that look to it. Now her hair is actually a really good length for this, especially since we're going to kind of rough it up, because if some of these fall out or fly out of the finished hair, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Now if you were to keep going, you would just take from the back and put it in there. Take from the back and add it in. And you would just keep doing that for as long as you want. We've done this where we've done with longer hair, where we've done clear down and then wrapped a nice finished fishbone braid up into a bun around itself. But that's not what we're doing today. Just showing you kind of how you would finish that look. What we're going to do today, grab this comb, and we're just going to kind of rough some of these up. And you want to do this before you get the elastic in, or else you're not going to be able to loosen up some, and you just kind of grab some out. And the idea is that you're not holding this too tight, so that you can kind of rough it up a little bit. And this gives it a little bit of a messy look and feel to it, and it kind of loosens it up. There we go, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Combine these together in a ponytail, mess it up into a nice little messy bun. You got a nice little messy, fancy finished look. Thanks for visiting.